We need every single heroic act in Gaza, as the situation there is beyond dire. Right now, my family, my friends, and their relatives are losing so many people to sickness, to cold, to the lack of food and nutrition, to the lack of basic hygiene products. This is the reality right now in Gaza. This is the reality in Rafah, but also the reality in the north of Gaza is way beyond dire.
Hi everyone, it's so heartening to be with you all today. My name is Sophie. I'm going to talk a little bit about why we're here. We're here at the courthouse today because our government is guilty of aiding and abetting the state of Israel and committing the crime of all crimes, genocide against the Palestinian people. And we are here today because last month on January 11th, the International Court of Justice heard South Africa's case charging Israel under the Genocide Convention. And as this charge was brought at The Hague, 20 of us, Jews and allies, were arrested here in Portland while sitting in the streets in front of the federal building to amplify South Africa's claim and to condemn our own government's criminal role in perpetuating this catastrophe. Many of those arrested last month at the federal building are Jewish. Some, like me, are the descendant of Holocaust survivors. We know the signs, the tools, and the multi-generational consequences of genocide. We know that the Genocide Convention was created in our name in the wake of the Holocaust, when millions of Jews, of Roma, of queer and disabled people, and others were deemed unworthy of life in the eyes of a fascist state. And we know that the convention was meant to safeguard all of humanity against the horrors of extermination. And we know that we honor our families, our history, our people when we stand against genocide in Gaza today. Today we will be appearing in court to accept the Multnomah County District Attorney's offer of the dismissal of our charges without a conviction in exchange for the completion of some community service. We know that resisting genocide is nothing if not a service to our community, and that we have a duty to one another to take bold action, to broadcast our dissent, and demand a ceasefire and a free Palestine now. Hands off Rafah! Free Palestine! Ceasefire now! Thank you!
There are three types of pleas. There's pleas of guilty, pleas of no contest, and pleas of not guilty. A plea of no contest is legally equivalent to a plea of guilty. A plea of no contest makes a lot of sense in this case, as what folks did was a form of civil disobedience, but I think that folks' conscience would say that their acts that day shouldn't be held criminal.
On or about January 11th of 2024 in the county of Multnomah, state of Oregon, all defendants did unlawfully, intentionally, and recklessly create a risk of public inconvenience, annoyance, and alarm by obstructing vehicular traffic on a public way, contrary to the statutes in such cases made and provided and against the peace and dignity of the state of Oregon.
So how do you plead then to the charge of disorderly conduct in second degree?
No contest.
No contest.
No contest.
No contest.
No contest.
No contest. No contest.
No contest.
No contest.
No contest.
No contest.
No contest.
No contest.
No contest.
No contest.
No contest.
No contest.
No contest. I will accept your plea. I find that it is made knowingly and voluntarily. Therefore, I will find you guilty of the charge disorderly conduct in the second degree. Thank you, Your Honor. Ceasefire now. Thank you, everyone. We are adjourned.
Ceasefire now. Ceasefire now. Ceasefire now. Ceasefire now.
I think it's a challenge in cases like this to ensure that you are, carrying the message and the cause through from the beginning to the end. The court system is really set up to isolate people after an arrest, after a political arrest, to make them feel like they've truly done something wrong. I think these kind of institutions are taught to us in this way from a very young age, and so we really wanted to stick together to look out for each other and to try to keep the focus on Gaza, keep the focus on resistance to genocide, and politicize this all the way through, which is a challenge, right? There's kind of an easier path opened up to you to quietly see your court date and just disappear off the map. But instead, we really insisted that this moment is just as important as our moment in the streets, and we really needed to carry this cause all the way through to the end. Yeah.
Ich tamid zu Karl Hamis Beach, lo tief